Shoopity boop. This time on Disney Channel.
I think I'm just gonna keep getting more intro songs that are just more and more stupid.
Absolutely.
Just for this beforehand.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually our newest single.
Who handles the whistling?
Yeah.
So you're the whistler?
The whistler.
The whistler.
Horse whistler.
Horse whistler.
Horse whistler.
All right, I gotta see the shirt.
It's kind of
I gotta
shitty.
see the shirt.
You'll like it. We gave you an old one since we're broke.
Actually, because you
Old one,
hated
'cause
both
you-
of our fucking good ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're against veganism.
Yeah.
Yep.
As as you should be.
Clearly, the much better option.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
It's a good shirt.
It's gonna
Good
look
shirt.
good on you.
It'll look good on you.
Yeah, you're gonna look good with that on.
Yeah.
Does it look good on me?
You look really good.
Good.
You think it'll fit, guys?
It's
Yeah.
gonna fit.
Yeah, I think it's gonna really show off your biceps. Really pull out that form right around here.
All that bicep from lifting children, carrying heavy desks, you know. It's those awkward positions when you're lifting
Forget
it
the
down
fucking
steps.
triceps.
You gotta
Yep.
get your dips in, dude.
Yeah, that's where the steps come into play.
Yep.
Because you're like, oh, I'm trying to get it down, and you're working out
Absolutely.
different angles and yelling pivot, and nobody is. And
I used to move furniture.
did you?
Yep.
Really?
I worked at Rent-A-Center.
Rent a center.
Yeah, repoing people's shit.
Oh, you were the guy that would come that we would hide from.
I was the asshole, yeah. Go knock on the door and fucking be like, hey, I know you're there. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
come on.
No, we'd be like straight up on the couch under a blanket, just like you're not taking my computer,
We had somebody,
bro.
I wasn't on this call, but we had somebody that got so pissed that we repoed their shit. They took a shit in the fucking washing machine that they had. Yeah, straight up. It was a washing machine that had a dookie in it, and they had to take it back to the home base, like with the shit in it, and like clean it out. It was incredible.
That is great.
Or like a couch that got pissed all over, and it was simply out of spite.
Oh,
Simply out of spite. Yep.
Because it was fresh pee,
Fresh piss.
fresh. Like you can.
They knew we were coming.
We got squatters.
We got squatters. Hurry up, everybody! Piss on the couch. They're taking it. They're taking it away from us. Here they go. Here comes the bad man.
We had to go back and retrack all our drums on this album.
Yeah, I had to
Because
go
the
back
guy
and do
forgot to
that.
turn on a microphone.
Yeah,
are you serious?
yeah, dude. You know how fucking I wanted to quit music. I'm not even kidding, dude. That was
I'd
the
be
most.
so pissed.
I was
Yeah.
so fucking mad.
I'd be
rough.
so pissed.
We give him shit about it every time we see him now. Of course, you gotta.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I won't necessarily
I'd be so
call
irritated.
Drew Bender out right now, but I'm going to.
Oh, I'd be so irritated.
Dude, like literally all that work. We all
Dude, he was so mad.
they all took time off of work too to like come while I did drums, watch me hang out, and it was like 90 fucking degrees in that fucking studio.
Yeah. It was 3 days of just
Sweating my
sweat.
dick off, and then not even a week later, he's just like, Mike. I was like, what's up, man? We got to go back and do the drums. It's like, what do you mean we got to go back and do the drums? Drew fucked up. And I'm just like, what do you mean he fucked up? He, like, everything was in...
He recorded 2 instances of the right overhead microphone instead of a left and a right. So it was recording the same microphone in 2 channels. So I got mono overheads pretty much, and I was like, yeah, this is fucking unusable.
So, yeah. Got that call, and I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, I got to go back and do that again.
All over again.
It was like
I
if
sure
he
did.
left like a spot mic or anything else and did that, maybe I would just be like, all right, fuck it. But the overheads, dude, it's like the whole
That's
sound
the
of your
whole
drums.
encompassing of like the stereo
Yeah.
ness of it. Yeah.
No, he made it up to us. He got us back in there, paid for the hotel, did it all for free again. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, we don't let him live it down. We fucking
No,
with
yeah.
No,
it, too.
it's demoralizing as fuck for me.
Dude, yeah. Did you
For sure.
did you fucking try? Did you blitz through them?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the second
actually
time
did
around,
better.
I did so much better the second time, which is
I thought he
weird.
was gonna fight him though, dude.
Oh, I wanted to beat his
His-
ass.
Hell yeah.
I've
really
never
did.
seen Mike like that's probably the only time I've ever seen Mike actually mad.
So
Just-
mad.
I would be pissed as fuck.
I was so
too.
fucking
Well,
mad.
how many how many takes, where you're
Right.
going over, you're like, oh, okay,
It was
take
rough.
however
Yeah.
many.
It was
Yeah.
roughly like the next time we did it, it was like we did like this each song maybe 3 times.
What about
It
the
was-
first time though?
First time, I mean, it was a lot.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like, playing the songs 5-6 times in a row whatever, piecing it together kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your runs.
I remember one of my songs when we were recording. I was like, it was like 13. I'm like, oh, it's just a bad day, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just
Yeah, dude.
just grinding through that whole shit because you wanted to be, I wanted it to be perfect.
Yep.
It's the record, you know. So
Sucks
people
to be
are
a drummer,
gonna hear.
man.
It was cool
Yeah,
though. Like
it does.
You go in, you do it again. I used my kit that time too. Found a different snare that he used, like Polyphia used it on an album or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was super stoked on it. Oh yeah, Amir also used that snare on an album. So like, oh cool, like I have the credit of that snare drum in the music, whatever.
Right.
But it just went so much smoother the second time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the anger towards Drew just fucking helped a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty much like me talking to Mike the whole time. Like instead of like in the control room, I was like doing all the try that again, because I knew.
So with your new setup, do you have a control room now?
No,
No,
I don't have the room for that.
You didn't wall yourself off yet.
I don't have the room for that at all.
You have to break into his bedroom.
No, we've got like the whole basement floor pretty much is like my studio area, and like it looks pretty nice down there and everything. But like when it
looks
comes to
nice.
the drums,
What you were doing,
We
with
just redid it. Yeah. It looks,
when it comes to the drums, I use Tyler's computer, which is on the main floor,
Okay.
and that way I'm not in the same room as the drums when I'm tracking them. But
Okay.
everything else is done in the same room.
Oh. Okay. So when the drummer's playing down there, you go upstairs, use his computer, so you can hear everything. It's still probably loud, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you got a more clearer sound through the monitors.
It's the best setup I could possibly do in a house built in the 1920s.
You even thought about doing like egg cartons and all that shit on the fucking bottom of the ceiling?
That shit doesn't do anything.
No.
we have the bass traps like you do.
Yeah.
Do you?
That was cool. We made them and shit. It was kind
Spray,
of
if you wanna-
spray insulate like the bottom.
Yeah, if you want to soundproof, you got to have an air gap.
Yeah. You
But-
gotta have, that's there. Even I was looking up some shit that they sell now too. That's got these little clips that put that little gap in when you're putting up walls.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's got little clips and all that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, ideal acoustic separation is going to be a full 2x4 wall and another one with an air gap in between, and the frames staggered from each other.
Right.
And then if you have a window, they have to be at different angles, and that's just so that everything doesn't resonate with each other. And then you'll have perfect acoustic separation, which is what is taking place in actual studios.
Right.
Such a nerd.
But
Such a nerd.
yeah, yeah, you don't want to get me started on acoustics.
No, well, you got to research it all. You got to look it up. You got to read all the humdrum bullshit in order to understand what you're doing.
Like if I had the money, I could build a pretty sweet studio. But
I mean,
don't have the
because
money.
I'm more of like a YouTube person though. Because
We
I'll
all are,
just before reading. Well, like Lee Roach, you know who Lee is from
Yeah.
Pestilent Age.
Yeah.
Like that's all he does is read.
Nice.
Like he reads like
I can't.
books.
Wish I
like,
was smart.
thick ass books. So he just posted a picture the other day about what book he's getting into. And it's about like recording and stuff. It's a book like this thick, and he's
Wow.
like about to just read the shit.
Yo,
I could
straight
read,
up,
dude.
readings for pussies.
It is. It really is.
There we go. Woo! I asked him. He posted something about like presidents or something, or some bullshit that seemed interesting, and I was like, if it's on a audio book, I'll give it.
Yeah,
a
if
listen.
it's on like video, especially, like I'll definitely give it a shot.
Yeah,
Well,
if I can get a movie adaptation, I'll take that.
Yeah, please.
Well, I wear
Every
a
time.
fucking like an earbud. I have one earbud in pretty much all day at work, so I can. That's how I listen to like podcasts and
Right,
shit like
right.
that. Like I can listen to an audio book for sure. I can listen to that
that's
shit.
easy. That's easy.
Yeah, but I don't have the time to fucking sit down
No,
and read, dude.
sit down and no.
Fuck.
I won't even remember what I just read anyway.
It's hard.
So hard.
Reading compensation or what is it? Compensation or
Comprehension.
There you go.
Comprehension.
Yeah, whatever.
It's what it's my-
compensation.
Reading
Bitch,
compensation.
you better start paying me for reading this shit.
Compensation. How many fucking paragraphs did you read today, bitch? Compensation. Fucking idiot.
$1 per paragraph.
That's
keep going.
always been the hardest thing, though. Is like just to
Dude.
retain everything you're fucking.
It's so
listening to.
hard, man. It's
Or
like
you're
part of
reading.
like a learning disability for me. Like, and then you talk to other people and you're like, oh, I have the same problem. Like, oh, cool. I'm not just stupid.
It's not just
Everybody
me.
else is dumb too.
Like I could read a whole Stephen King book and be like, that was fucking great, but not remember the first.
Oh,
part.
absolutely,
Like,
dude.
I forgot
Literally.
what happened, but I remember this.
It's like, wow, he made a movie. That's so much
That's
easier.
so cool, dude.
Wow, this is way better.
It's on the big screen. I didn't have to read
It's on
that
the big
some
screen.
bitch.
So much easier. Subtitles have helped me a lot too, though.
Subtitles?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to watch a movie with subtitles.
You don't, dude?
No.
I'm a subtitle guy.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I am too.
You just
now.
talk shit. You said readings
No,
for pussies, but
it
you're a
is.
subtitle guy? Fuck you.
Dude,
I'm hearing it too.
you have the seeing, you have the visuals, all of it together, and you have the reading, and you miss a lot of things without subtitles.
See,
It's
I
just a
can't
fact.
hear shit, so the subtitles
That
help.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Exactly.
mean, I guess, but yeah, well, you can't hear shit right now.
That's all I'll call it.
I don't know, dude.
It's so helpful.
I mean, if it's to help you, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if it's, I have to read it to know what's going on because it's all in a different language.
You don't like it? Like I like French films and stuff. Like the one Raw, I believe it's called.
Raw?
Yeah, it's about a girl that's a vegetarian, and she ends up liking human flesh. But it's
Oh.
it's a French film. But yeah, she ends up liking eating humans instead.
Instead of
Instead of
vegetables.
Mike's just trying to sound classy by liking a French film.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I love the French.
What was The Orphanage? Was that French? Was that
Orphanage?
Spanish? Do you know what that one is?
Latin.
Was it Latin? I don't know. I couldn't
I don't
watch
know
it because
either.
it was all in subtitles. But everybody was like, "Oh, it's a great movie," and I'm like, "I can't watch it."
I don't read. So.
There's another one, some classic one that I wanted to watch. I was like, "Oh, this one, looks good." I can't think of the name of it, but it was all in subtitles. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do
I
it.
just don't want to read a movie.
That's kind of one thing too.
Sorry.
Is like depends
It's a
on how
movie.
good the movie
I just want
is.
to watch it. I
Right,
just wanna
right.
Be relaxed. Watch. I don't want to have to be like, and then look up to see the scene and while I'm reading what's going on.
You develop that like fish eye thing though, where you like the wandering eye thing. where you
Really?
look at the like, Coke machine and like, a person at the same time kind of situation.
You're like,
you learn to like adapt. You're like, okay, I can like get into the dialogue, and then you're like,
you're like,
yeah,
I can
all right,
see
okay.
the subtitles.
They're shooting people now. Obviously, I don't have to read.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
But you gotta read though.
gotta read.
You gotta read.
Book,
And, I
book
thought-
learning.
What I learned this podcast was that reading's for pussies.
It is. It's fact. Subtitles? Nah. Reading?
Nah, subtitles.
Whack.
So don't read them subtitles, y'all.
No, they're just there for visual appeal.
Visual
Yep.
appeal.
Yep.
Yeah, I like these little letters.
Yo, these letters fuck, dude.
Yo, these letters slap, bro. This shit's off the chain.
Yo, they really took these letters, arranged them into words, and arranged those words into sentences.
So what? So you're like what? 22 years old? 21? What are you? 12?
23.
23?
Yeah.
23. So Vestigial
Yes.
has it been 5 years banned or
Yes.
okay?
I've been in
So
it for
since
3.
I was 18, this band has existed.
So it was 2016 when it started. Not 2018. 2018 is when you took it serious.
What where are you getting 2018
I
from?
thought 2018 is when you. said you
2018 is
started.
when we picked this guy up and when we put out our
That's
first
when
album.
you picked up Mike.
Yes.
So 2016 is when it actually started.
Yes,
though?
it started in 2016 and we wrote that shitty EP that doesn't
The
exist.
shitty EP that
Yes.
supposedly doesn't exist.
That EP was released in 2017, removed in 2018. I mean,
It's bad. It's so
He's like,
bad.
we just don't even want anybody to know.
no, straight up,
about
like, because like we
this.
went and we like actually recorded something. Shipwrecker was the first song we put out. And we're like, this is way better. So we just got rid of the other one, and we're like, we want this to be our starting point. Like, I mean, even looking back, like we don't really like that first album that much, but it's a lot better to be like, yeah, this is our first album
You
than
ever
be like,
played anything live from it?
from what, the EP?
First album,
The EP?
the one that doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, we played that material for like 2 years
Okay.
between
I didn't.
2016 and 2017.
Now though, no.
No, it doesn't exist.
You ever thought about it?
Playing any of the songs?
One of the songs?
No.
No.
Not
No.
even.
You both of you were like,
Dude,
no.
I'm sure there's elitists out there that are like, dude, Vestigial's EP was when they were a band.
Dude, you know Sean? My buddy Sean, he says that, like,
Does he really?
he jokes about that all the time. He's like,
This is their
no,
album.
He's like, Fear was the best song you guys ever wrote. I'm like, cool, dude.
Cool, man.
So Fear was one of them.
Yeah, that
I
was a
guess.
song. Yeah, he wasn't around,
You
so he
guys-
doesn't really know.
Thankfully.
You probably fucking don't, you 12-year-old. But do you remember that fucking show called Fear on MTV?
Fear.
Fear Factor?
No.
No. Wait.
No,
Oh,
no,
that's-
Fear Factor was really good. I
Yeah.
liked that.
It's kind of ringing a bell.
Fear. and the intro song to it was Voodoo by Godsmack.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was on MTV, bro.
Fuck yeah!
Do you remember this, Jesse?
No.
You don't?
I didn't watch a lot of MTV.
Godsmack, a tribal tattoo
Yeah.
you can listen to.
Dude, yes. No, this show would be at like scary, like haunted places, and you'd have like a team, and then they would send your like one person would have to go all the way to the
Dude.
morgue.
Yeah.
Then they'd have to lay
I
in
think
the
I know what you're
morgue.
talking about.
They'd
I
have to
think I do.
lay in the
Yeah.
morgue bed for
Yeah,
however long.
yes.
They all had cameras and
Dude,
shit.
and
They'd be
like-
like, no, it's freaking me out. They run back.
And you do that, right? Like you go to like these haunted places. with
Oh,
your camera?
abandoned places. And
That's
shit
cool.
Like, that, yeah.
Like I want to do that.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fun. Let's do that after this.
You just gotta go, man.
We just got to do
You
it.
just gotta go.
Let's just sleep there.
Just
Too.
gotta go in. I wouldn't sleep there.
Probably gonna move into an asylum.
We have been incredibly lucky with the places we went. The not run into many drug users or homeless
Apparitions.
people. Northville Psychiatric Hospital. In the first episode on the YouTube channel, there's a couple of spots in there where I like point out like we didn't make this fucking noise. There's one that was clear as day, and we're walking through this like little hallway into another room, and we have it on both cameras where neither of us hit anything, and you just hear it clear as day, like bam.
Weird.
You hear a door slam.
Wild.
You're like, I'm like, what the fuck? And you hear me say, I'm like, did you just do that? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, it's weird.
Dude, I was at Unruly the other day, actually in Muskegon, like the brewery, and Chase Maycroft, actually, he was telling me how haunted that place really was. I was like, really? Like, what happened?
Really?
He's like the last 3 days I've been here, like doing sound, like weird shit has happened. Like the lights have been like flickering and all this shit. I was like, why? And he's like, well, you go in the basement, and like apparently in like 1890, like firefighters and like children died down there. He's like, go down there. I went down there by myself, and I saw like this wall, like a stone wall that was melted. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable down here, and I'm gonna go back upstairs and drink a beer now.
I think I'm gonna
so
go back upstairs.
I'm gonna go back upstairs. I don't necessarily believe in that, but I don't want to believe in that. You know,
There's always that little part in the back of your head that's like, maybe.
Ghosts are real. I've watched Scooby Doo.
So yeah, you don't believe like ghosts are real, though.
I don't, not necessarily. I'm like believe in spirits, but not. I don't know.
But
I don't.
spirits, ghosts.
You know, those people are like, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual.
Spiritual. Well, that's kind of how I would say I am.
Same. Like in a like a.
You mocked it and then said same.
Well, like I'm just saying, I sound like an 18-year-old like girl right now. That's just like.
What's your sign?
I'm right, literally.
Right. No, yeah, my wife's really
You know.
into that stuff.
I mean, it's cool for sure.
No, it's cool. It's
Interesting.
dude. The way I think of it, you know, especially since I said my wife's into that stuff, and like she'll point out stuff, and there's too many coincidences just to be coincidences.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you had somebody like, obviously you don't have somebody in your ear like, well, look at this, you know, like you see that, you don't see that every day, so you're just like, it's bullshit. But when I see it, I'm just like, man, there's something more to that shit.
And I've seen some pretty
There's
crazy
something more.
shit. So
She got a printout of like where the stars were, all the stars were when she was born, and like kind of how she would be, or like what stuff would happen. I'm like, that's fucking you to a T, dude. Like, how the fuck did
like
that?
the astrology
How the fuck
thing.
did he know that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
By the stars? I guess so.
Yep.
Because that's all he fucking had. That's all he had was the stars.
You can see it. You
when
know
you
it
were
exists.
born. And I'm like, that kind of fits you. That is you. I don't know. It's
I
weird.
don't know. The astrology thing is definitely interesting too. So, like, oh, I'm a Cancer and you're a Pisces, or
yeah,
that kind of shit. You know, it
Leo.
actually kind of fits though. It's weird. Like, obviously, I learned about it to get laid. Mainly.
Yeah, dude. So
Really?
what sign are you?
I'm Cancer.
I'm Leo.
Look at that.
Virgin.
What are you, Jesse? What are you?
Cancer.
Yeah, he's Cancer too. He's only.
Oh yeah, because you're okay. So when's your birthday?
He's like 7 days away from me.
When's yours?
21st of July.
21st? Oh,
Yeah.
Week apart.
some birthdays coming up.
Birthdays. And I've been in bands with every member of the bands I've been in has had a birthday right next to mine.
It's a Cancer. You ever thought about getting the old crab on you somewhere?
I have it on my leg.
Do you?
Yeah. I just got it tattooed.
Pop
when
that up
did you
there,
get that?
Pop that bitch up there.
You can pop it up.
Put it up on there on the camera.
Yeah, I got this little cancer crab. He's a skull.
Oh, he's a skull crab.
He's a skull crab.
Skull crab.
Has a little, yeah,
This is all new, dude.
This is all new. I just
All fucking new.
I
You
started-
can tell it's like dark
dude,
as shit.
I started getting
Lift your leg up
tattooed.
higher, if you can. There you go.
Yeah, you like that? Huh?
Yeah,
you like
Yeah, you want
Damn.
that?
Dude, check these out.
Look at those.
Look at that.
Wow. I'm wearing boat shoes.
I think we're
too.
just gonna post this last half-hour segment or 45.
That's fine.
all gold.
It'll happen.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
Dude, it started in
You were really-
January, and
yeah.
I literally just got carried away.
I'm done.
I'm like, you know what?
Tatted
It's
up.
time. I mean, they called me pussies.
He like almost cried.
I got this government money
Dude.
flowing in.
He got this.
Dude, I got this little upside down cross. Right, that was the first tattoo I ever got, and I was like, oh my
Just
god,
that
that's,
one little
that's
one right
this
there?
little guy.
That little
And,
guy.
like, that hurts so bad. And like a month later, like, all right, do a pentagram, do a Leviathan cross, do a sigil
something.
sigil Lucifer. Like, okay, that's cool. And then I'm like, went to a guy.
Then I went to a god.
Then I went to a dude. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
yo, I
was
want
like
this.
he was like pale, almost like he looked like he was about to cry when he got that first one.
Yeah,
He was so scared.
I was so scared
When
of a
was it?
needle, dude. That was New Year's, January.
Yep, yeah, because I
New Year's.
got mine that same day.
Wait a
Yep,
minute. So you
yep.
didn't have one tattoo until
Zero tattoos until I was 27.
until January of 2021.
21. Yeah,
21.
that's the year, right?
2021?
We forget
This
about
year?
2020.
This
Yeah.
year?
I
So you
started this
gotten
year.
all that done?
I've gotten almost
Yeah.
Oh,
my
you got
entire leg done.
addicted.
I
You
got
were like,
addicted.
oh,
It a problem,
give it to me.
dude. It's nice though.
What did you do with your stimulus?
Yeah, no shit.
Charity.
Charity to my leg.
Charity. I wanted to look cool, dude. I was tired of not looking cool.
You're like, I want to film like cool drumming videos, but
No,
like my
tattoos.
legs look like
Tattoos.
shit.
I don't care if you're a drummer. If you have tattoos, you're way cooler. It's a fact.
Especially if it's tribal.
Oh, especially if it's
tats.
tribal, dude.
Yeah. So is it
Especially.
just your leg? Nothing else?
Just my leg so far.
Just your
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah,
so
he's
far.
too much of a pussy to get one anywhere else.
You don't
Yeah.
want to do your arm yet?
Oh, I do. I started with my leg, man.
Why don't you do the old tribal on the bicep?
I probably should. I haven't listened to enough Godsmack.
Do barbed wire.
Yeah.
I should probably do barbed
Fuck
wire.
yeah. That's some uncle shit right there.
Uncle shit.
Uncle shit right there. You know, with the old
Hashtag
barbed wire
uncle
tat.
shit.
Hashtag uncle shit.
He's
Craft
got the
beer
old
and dad
barbed
dicks.
wire.
Yeah, craft beer and dad dicks.
That's our hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Craft beer and dad dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
This isn't craft beer though, so I feel like a poser.
No, it's
Yeah,
a
you are
shandy.
kind of
It's
a
a
poser.
shandy.
It's a lemonade shandy.
Dude, it's so good.
Wheat ale with natural lemon flavor.
I like my fruity beers.
It's probably not even
1988.
vegan, dude.
No, it's probably not vegan.
This is a Chicago original, guys.
I don't like Chicago.
So if you go to Chicago, you should be able to say lemonade shandy, and they
And that's
bring
what
you that.
they'll have on tap. Guarantee it. I don't know, man. I've been getting into the craft beer thing lately too.
Have you really?
Yeah, except for the IPAs. For some reason, it tastes like
Why?
Dove
I
soap.
don't even know what the fucking IPA is.
It's
International
Irresponsibly-
Pancake Association.
beer.
What's beer?
What's beer?
Yeah.
Beer is good.
beer?
I've never had that.
Beer is good.
Let's go drink some.
Now that we have drove a car. Sorry, Psycho
No.
Stick. Fucking shout out.
Shout out.
I know they're listening.
Yep, they were supposed to play at the last Metal Fest.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They were on the bill.
No shit.
Yep, Psycho Stick.
Is that
People
not a
were-
thing anymore?
What?
Michigan Metal Fest.
I don't know.
Cool.
Probably shouldn't be.
You're right. Oh yeah.
Dude that ran it was a piece of shit.
Yeah. The whole Spencer situation.
Yeah, him and the other guy.
Yeah.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Sounds like it.
We played that once.
So did I.
It sucked.
What year?
The first
The
one.
Devil
the first
Driver
one.
year.
Oh,
We had half
was
a
in with
stage
Hold
of
the Blood.
sound.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
so bad. Like the fucking sound guy, like ashing cigarettes.
I
on,
almost
like, your
beat that
gear.
guy's ass. Literally the only show I've ever almost beat up a sound guy.
Dude, that's
Well,
so
that in Carnival
fucked.
once. But that guy
Carnival,
was a
we're on
fucking
meth.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sound guy ashed his cigarette on Joey's bass pedal, like his pedal board.
Just ashed it? Just
Yeah,
flicked
he just-
it?
right on his pedal board.
I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Well, it's the same dudes that did the sound for Carnival of Chaos, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would kind of the way Carnival Chaos is. I've never been, but the way it's always been explained in the videos, I would just kind of expect that there.
It's-
Yeah.
There for the party, man.
Yeah,
it's
a
the
party.
yeah,
It's a big
like
party.
the music is
Yeah.
like takes a back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It is.
we played it
Just mic
twice.
the kick, or if not, whatever.
It was just fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
We did drugs. That's
Yeah, it
pretty
was
much
just like a camp out for the fucking bands. And
Carnival.
oh, yeah, we're gonna go play a show now.
Yeah,
we're
dude,
all
right.
fucked
Dude,
up.
they have they had a concession stand that just sold whippets.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Really?
that was the first time I ever did one too. Was at that stand.
Damn.
That was fun.
Yeah, they had a concession stand for whippets and then a concession stand of fried food that was really horrible.
So bad.
And that was it. That was the only like
It
two
wasn't good
concessions.
at all.
No.
No.
It was
No?
like
The pizza, that was awful.
Why? Why was it all awful?
I don't know. I think it sat there all day or
Oh,
something.
dude, it was just rough. Like everything there was rough though.
Like they should have started making this later in the day. Like
Well, and like they had like the
Wait till
midget
everybody's
stripper
drunk.
or whatever. Like that was like
Midget
one of their big
strippers?
thing. It was like the midget stripper, and she'd ride around on a golf cart around like the campground,
really?
just showing her tits and everything. It was pretty. It was interesting.
Dude.
He was like, it's pretty sweet.
I mean, where else are you gonna see that shit?
it was pretty interesting.
I mean, fuck it, dude. It was interesting.
It was fun. Carnival of drugs.
Yeah.
That's literally
Yeah,
what
it was just drugs,
That's
like
what I call it.
strippers,
People
and-
got everything.
people screaming in the middle of the night because
Oh,
they're
dude,
just
that was
wait.
the best part.
Yeah,
People fucking
yeah.
going too hard. They just took too much, and you knew
Yeah,
it.
the fucking yeah. There was the
Oh
Shut
shit!
there was this dude in a fucking
Shut the
tent.
fuck up.
There was this dude in a tent. I remember vividly him screaming, "Daddy, Daddy, Christine," over and over, hours.
He was just
My
tripping.
vivid memory
Yeah.
was a
Tripping
guy
ass.
crying for his mother at like 7.
Really? He's
Dude.
tripping that
Oh,
hard.
he's
Somebody
probably
dude.
help
was.
him. Yeah, it
Dude.
was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
lot going on.
They can't handle their psychedelics.
Like I remember, like
Yeah,
we
no
had to
shit.
collect. I had to collect everybody in every morning, like the band. Like no, straight up. Like I'd find Tyler in some random tent.
Yep.
My the first year was with Thomas, and Thomas didn't really do much, so he was just had his own tent. But I found Joey sleeping on a log the first year. And the second year we couldn't find him, and like he was just walking.
It's just walk. You just
Walking.
Just
He couldn't find
camp.
he couldn't find it. He was
So,
so high.
You just came across him walking.
Yeah, we just found him walking. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Yeah, we've been looking for you." He's like, I can't find our tent," and it's not a big place.
Right.
He was just, well, it was like, multiple things, but he couldn't find his place.
Cocktails.
It was maybe like an acre or maybe 2 acres
Maybe.
at the most.
Yeah.
But Mike,
Yeah,
the fucking morning he woke up in we were all camped out with Withhold, right?
Yep. Yep.
This was the origination of fucking Skin Lamp too. But
Skin Lamp.
that fucking morning when fucking we all woke up to find Mike sleeping in his tent, and it was like full of like 6 inches of water.
Yes. I was sleeping in a swamp, dude. Straight up. Like the tent was my blanket from the water.
It was
Like, literally.
collapsed over him, and it was just completely
And I was
soaked.
just chilling, dude. Like Tyler and Joey
Oh,
both
no.
started sleeping with me there, like after we were partying like all night. They're like, yeah, and then it started raining. They're like, both like, fuck this after an hour. And I'm just like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. This happens. This happens. Then I woke up literally, the tent is my fucking blanket and I'm in water.
Yeah.
I'm completely
And
soaked.
He just wakes up to all of us just berating him
Yes.
and laughing.
Like literally just crawled out of the tent like a fucking snake out of the swamp or some shit. And I'm just like, hey dude,
Hey dude.
what's up, man? We're gonna play? We have to play? Yeah, let's do it. It was fucked.
Yeah, carnivals. The memories are fun, but that place is
Yeah,
fucked,
I don't
dude.
want to do it.
Piece of shit.
I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do
This
it.
is fucked.
I've cleaned myself up since then, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's slithering out of a swamp tent, saying, "We gonna play?"
Yeah, we were playing, right? And I had to
Yeah.
play 2 shows too. I had to play with Withhold one day, and I had to play Vestigial the next day because I was in 2 bands at the time.
Yeah.
That was fucked. Dude, being in
I
two,
played
being in 2
both
bands is
days.
hard.
Now I can't like go hard each night.
Exactly, and I still did. It was a lot of fun, man. But it's
Just
just,
yeah, obviously he's climbing out of a slithered tent, like just fucking wall in water, just
you're literally so fucked up you don't even think about it, kind
you
of
gotta
thing.
play. Okay, where? I thought music was like 3rd, 4th ranked here.
This is about having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's like back at the tents and shit, partying while the bands are playing.
yeah. I've seen
those.
the whole band's worst at Carnival for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
The worst, like the worst they have to offer.
Whatever
we've
we were
seen the
offered-
worst you had to offer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because that's literally how it is. You walk around and you're just like, somebody's like, hey man, you like cocaine? I was like, yeah, of course I like cocaine. Well, I have a lot of cocaine. Or hey man, I have acid.
Have you ever tried DMT? Come to my tent,
Come
man.
to my tent. Yeah, you got like this separation of tents and different drugs, like an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
See now it's like fucking for cocaine. It's like no, thank you.
No, dude.
Too much fentanyl. Too much stuff out there.
I've been 2 years clean from cocaine.
It's
because of a bet.
It's a problem.
It
started as a bet.
Yeah.
But I realized I had to clean myself up.
No, that's good. And I'd be like, it's one of those things, to where it's every person's different.
Definitely.
When they struggle with, somebody could be addicted to coffee. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's a drug, man. Caffeine's totally a drug.
Caffeine is totally a drug. I was just listening to a podcast about caffeine and all that shit, and how it can. You quit caffeine for a while and you go back to it. It's almost euphoric. And you're like, holy shit. This is what I was on for so long?
I haven't had it since 2015.
Imagine if you were to start, you took a 5-hour energy or something.
I'd probably have a fucking heart attack.
You probably would.
Yeah.
You probably feel like you're on cocaine.
Most likely.
I've had a caffeine overdose before.
So edgy.
It was
what
weird.
Did you do? What did you do? Well, why? Were you just drank a bunch of coffee that day?
No, it was 2 Monster BFGs.
Good Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm very sensitive to caffeine.
He's sensitive.
I'm very sensitive. I've got soft, supple skin that's very sensitive.
Soft and supple.
Yeah. No,
he's a monk, dude.
I'm sensitive.
We're all the same.
It's okay.
That's why I don't drink. It's why I don't drink alcohol either. Alcohol and caffeine fuck with my bladder. But
because you're currently struggling with
a kidney stone, yes.
Kidney stone.
But that has nothing to do with it.
No,
that's
See, I knew somebody that has kidney stones and stuff, and they're like, no, alcohol makes that stuff worse.
Well, it does.
I bet
it makes it worse, but I haven't had it in so long.
If that would be a cause of it.
No, it could be, but not for me because I don't
Obviously,
have caffeine or alcohol.
Drink.
So,
right.
But
he's lame.
Yeah, I'm super boring.
I wouldn't want to be drinking or doing anything that's going to cause me a worse of a kidney stone.
Right.
Struggle with that shit.
No, I mean, and I never
People
had
don't understand, kidney stone. What's that? And then once they realize what that is, and what you have to go through,
dude, it's
to get rid of a kidney stone.
It's like childbirth.
Fuck
apparently,
you.
Childbirth out of your dick hole.
No, it's straight up. They compare the pain to childbirth when it's coming out of your kidney.
Holy shit.
And I'd believe it. It made me cry for sure.
I would cry.
Yeah.
Anything coming out that
Well, and the funny part is once it gets out of your kidney, through the ureter into your bladder, it doesn't hurt when you piss it out, unless it's super big, which I haven't really had to deal with. But it kind of cuts it up on the way out, but it's nowhere near the pain of when it's moving through your ureter out of your kidney.
So it's where's the pain?
Right here.
Right in your back?
Yeah.
So that's where the pain is.
Yes.
That's where most of the pain comes.
It's crippling. It literally can't move. It's horrible.
So most of the pain from a kidney stone is in your back, and then once it moves,
and then once it finally gets to your bladder,
is
it's kidney to ureter, and then to bladder, and then out of your urethra,
and then to bladder. So once it gets into your bladder, you're kind of relief for a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't have the back pain anymore, but then you have to piss it out.
Right,
and then
but that doesn't happen right away, right? You kind of
No,
you're back pain's done. You're oh shit.
Yeah, and then it's and then it has to just kind of it's kind of throwing the dart at the hole until it finally kind of.
And then you're oh, here it comes, and you're
and then you just watch it go boop.
Yeah, see, I would rather have all that at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go through the back pain. You're okay, well, here it comes out. Whatever.
Well, so I have two. I've had two just now. So the one came out on Friday, and I had that one for over a week, and the other one is still in my kidney.
So how do you know there's two?
X-ray. I went to the hospital and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So then you knew you passed one. And you're okay.
Yeah, I just got my second X-ray yesterday, so they're supposed to come back to me and tell me if this one's moved at all. But I gave them the other one, so the one that I gave them, they'll be able to tell me what they're made of and what I can change in my diet to not get them in the future.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they fucking suck. I've had this. That was my fourth one. The one that's still in me would be my fifth.
So is that what made your kind of diet change to veganism?
No. So
did I say that right? I probably said that all.
Yeah, you got
no, that's right.
Veganism.
Yeah. So I stopped drinking caffeine in 2015 because of the, constantly it made my anxiety worse.
Oh.
Drinking caffeine and always on fucking edge and that's not the way it made me feel. I used to drink
But you didn't think it was the caffeine at first, right?
For what?
That was making your anxiety worse?
No.
How did you figure that out?
It's just.
Did
It
you
was just. I just
Google-
tried anything, and
Google diagnose yourself a little bit.
No.
I do that shit.
It was
what
like
the fuck is this pain?
Why am I getting old?
Exactly.
pretty much all of my dietary changes have just been because like I don't feel good, so I'm like, let me cut something out and see if that fixes it, and it works. So like caffeine, well, dropping out of school fixed my fucking anxiety for one. But
Well, are you talking college or high school?
college.
College.
I'm back in college now, but
Right.
different story. Anyways, I stopped drinking caffeine in 2015. I never really got into drinking alcohol because like the few times that I did drink, it fucking made me feel like shit for one, and two, like I said, it like fucked with my
Instantly
bladder.
or the next day?
Both.
So you
Like-
just felt like shit instantly.
Yeah, like pretty much like an hour into like drinking, I just didn't feel that great.
What were you
and,
drinking?
like,
Beer or liquor?
both. I mean, I've been drunk a few times, but like it just does.
I should be that
not good.
pot dude that's like, you just didn't have the right.
Yeah, you don't have the right strain of beer, dude. You're trying to IPA. It's more of a body high.
It's more of a body buzz, you know. So you just didn't get set right.
No, I used to smoke a lot of weed too, but
Yep, same.
Did you?
yeah, I
Oh,
recently
did you? No.
recently
we
tried
both
it.
did.
Recently tried it a few times. It's not so bad anymore. But
You're
Right.
lucky.
I also used to smoke cigarettes, and one day they just made me throw up, and I can't smoke them anymore.
Same.
But yeah, I went vegetarian in 2017 because
It's
I
been
was
a while.
yeah, I've been like I was like shitting water for like 2 weeks, and I was like
After you went to
no,
being-
beforehand. I was just like, I feel like shit. Like I'm just constantly feeling like shit. I was like, and I was, Google like try cutting out red meat. So I cut out red meat. Like 3 days later, I felt amazing, and I
you
was
had a
like,
solid poop.
yeah, I was like, cool. And then I was like,
So
I kept eating-
So we vegan or vegetarian? I'm sorry. I
I'm
missed it.
vegetarian. He just went vegan.
yeah, I just
So
went vegan
what's
this
the
year.
difference?
So vegans don't eat dairy and eggs and shit, whereas vegetarians will eat eggs and dairy.
Fish?
I don't eat fish.
Fish,
No.
if you eat
Pescatarian.
fish, that would be a pescatarian.
Yeah.
Pescatarian.
I eat no
Yes.
meat, and I've been vegetarian for
Pescatarian.
2 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. So vegetarian, don't.
You just don't eat
No
meat.
meat. No
You
meat.
can still eat eggs and
You still
milk
have
and
you still have what's
cheese.
produced
Yeah.
from
Exactly.
the cow or
Yeah.
cows.
Veganism is like nothing. So,
nothing.
but
So
like,
you're just straight plant-based diet.
yeah,
basically.
no. But like I started off with the red meat, and I was like, okay, I feel a bit better. And then it got to the point where I was just like, I'm just gonna stop eating chicken too and shit, and see if that makes me feel any better. And it did. Like a week later, I felt great. And then a couple months later, I tried eating chicken, and threw up like a couple hours later, and shit fucking liquid for the next couple of days.
Literally. Same.
So I
same
haven't
experience for me.
eaten meat since August of 2017, and then just this year I started like, because I was getting way too fat. Like I was like, I need to figure this out.
Fat ass.
So-
fat dude.
So like I was like, I was at 236, which is the most I ever weighed.
Mhm.
I weighed 160 in high school,
Okay.
and now I'm down to 206.
Hey,
So I've lost 30 pounds since January.
give him a clap. Give him a clap.
But yeah, so like I went
Proud of you.
vegan in like March or so, something like that. Like I started kind of like, okay, I should eat less fast food, eat less processed food, all this other shit. And I was like, I'll just, while I'm at it, I might as well go vegan and just like start eating like straight, like good organic food,
Right.
and just like try to be as healthy as possible. And I've been on that for a couple months now, three or 4 months maybe. And I feel better than I've ever felt at this point. And like, it's just nice knowing like every time I cut something out that's like textbook bad for you,
Mhm.
you do feel better. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's nice.
where I'm at too,
Like,
for sure.
So you're
Oh.
working your way towards.
I'm working my way towards veganism for sure. Yeah, I have been.
So what is the hardest for you to cut out? What is the-
Definitely dairy, definitely
do you hate?
cheese.
dude, cheese
Cheese.
slaps,
cheese is
dude.
evil, man. Like,
Cheese.
that's the evil one.
milk.
I don't drink milk.
You don't
No,
drink milk.
that makes me feel like shit. That has my entire life.
Really.
I've always like struggled with stomach
What about ice cream?
problems. I
So
love
ice
it.
cream, no.
They make the non-dairy ice cream, dude, and it's
Dude,
slaps,
yeah.
dude. The Ben and Jerry's non-dairy ice cream.
And the non-dairy cheese, there's a couple brands that suck, but there's some,
Non-dairy cheese.
dude,
Yeah.
it's pretty
it's
good.
not bad. You'd
Dude,
be surprised.
So you're
honestly-
just trying to acquire your taste buds.
What's crazy
yeah.
is like how, like, like that answer. It's like how many people don't know about like what vegans actually have available. Like I have a
So
burger
much,
that
dude.
starts out red and cooks up.
So
what was
that you guys posted the other day? You're like, Tyler's frying up something on the.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah, that
Vegan-
was bread.
That was made with flour, dude.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
And,
And
it
it
has the
tastes
like,
and looks just like meat.
yeah, the textures
is
are the same
bullshit.
too. Like vital wheat gluten, especially. Like we make,
Vital wheat gluten.
Dude,
Vital
he makes
wheat.
chicken wings out of the vital,
Vital
wheat
wheat.
gluten.
yeah.
It's straight up bread, but it tastes just like chicken wings.
It
Yeah, but
literally
it's
does.
bread.
Yeah, but you
That's
gotta try
not
it.
good for you.
No, straight up.
bread
no,
is going to make you fat again.
no, it's different.
Yeah.
It's vital wheat gluten. It's like a concentrate.
It's vital wheat gluten.
Yeah.
Vital wheat
No, it's actually like
Brother.
it's a protein packed
Brother.
gluten. It's gluten that's like got a bunch of protein in it.
Hmm.
So
if you were
it's-
like a person that couldn't eat gluten, like you're like non-gluten diet, you'd be fucked.
That would suck.
yeah,
So then what?
Yeah, fuck them.
I mean, you eat tofu, all that bullshit.
yeah.
Well, no, and like
Seitan.
the
Fuck
the
you
burger,
if you're non-gluten.
the burger I was talking
Sorry.
about is actually made of beet proteins, so that
Beet.
would be good. That one's
Sugar beet?
no, just normal beets.
Like a beet.
What's
Yeah.
a regular beet?
Like
Yeah,
beets. Yeah.
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 but yeah, those are really good. Like I said, like they actually like they're like bloody and like you cook them up and like they brown up and everything just like real meat.
Mm-hmm.
There's yeah, like most people think it's like the black bean patties and like you eat salads all the time, but like
There's grass outside.
Straight up,
You're gonna eat
Fuck,
grass,
I
right?
eat what a rabbit eats,
Yeah.
dude.
it's just weird
Rabbit
like
food.
how ignorant people are to it, because it's like there's a lot more to it than like and like I don't blame them because nobody talks about it, nobody like advertises it because they don't want people to know about it. It's like the meat industry is all about like
Well, a lot
control
of people
things.
have said they went vegan or vegetarian just because of what they've seen in the meat.
Oh, yeah.
industry.
There's that too.
it's fucked. Like, and if I was to eat meat again, if I was to ever eat meat again, I definitely would never buy it from the store again.
no.
So you would get your own meat.
I
Yeah,
would either
like
go to
venison,
like an
shoot your
organic
own deer.
butcher, or I would hunt it myself.
Exactly.
Would you buy it like straight from a farm?
Yeah, if like it was raised properly, like
Exactly.
grass fed
free,
and shit.
free range like chicken.
Yeah. Like
free range chicken,
Like-
cage free chicken.
Yeah,
you know,
like and like
Meyer
I feel like
advertises their
if
eggs now,
you're
they're cage free eggs.
I feel like if you're
whatever.
not gonna be like vegan, like there's like levels to it where like maybe you should at least go like
Yeah,
the
like
organic route.
pescatarian, vegetarian,
Yeah.
vegan.
There's
And like
steps.
you
There's
get
steps you can
somewhere,
take.
but like I wouldn't ever recommend, like if somebody just went straight vegan, it'd be hard.
It is.
Like it's
I
really
can
hard.
I can see myself if I were to ever try something like that. I could see myself definitely starting at the pescatarian though level.
Yeah.
'cause I
Right.
love fish.
That's
man.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh, fish
It's fair.
good, dude.
But like, and
Fish is good, man.
super, it's difficult to
Shrimp.
get thrown
Oh,
into.
man, that shrimp.
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 Bubba
Shrimp
Bubba
scampi.
shrimp.
That shrimp scampi from Red Lobster, man. You get that shit.
Sounds so gross.
Why?
Sounds so gross, dude.
Did you never like seafood though?
I
Not
didn't.
really.
I
No,
didn't
it always
at
made
all.
me shit my pants. Literally,
Really?
I remember camping as a child, and like my dad would like catch salmon, whatever,
Oh,
smoke
that's
them.
probably why you shit as a kid, because you already started the story off. We were camping.
Well, yeah, we were camping, but I'm just saying you're catching fish. My whole life catching fish, whatever. Like I was a fisherman, and
I was a fisherman.
I was a fisherman.
I was a fisher boy.
I voted. But yeah, it literally. I remember camping with my parents, ate some fish. We were going down the road to get some food or whatever, and I was just literally diarrhea down my fucking shorts onto the car seat.
Jesus.
Dude,
Car seat. Remember those memories, right?
oh, dude,
Car seat.
you gotta remember.
What's your farthest memory back?
I don't know.
What you ever like sit down and try to like think about like your farthest memory back, and then just eventually just like blanks out, and you're just left sitting there like why can't I think that?
I think the farthest memory
Yeah.
back I have is my dad dropping a glass door on my head.
That's where the abuse started.
Yeah, no.
where it started.
No, like him and I think my uncle, like they were installing a new door, moving a door, removing it, something like that. It was like our back like glass door. And I was a dumbass, and I was just like walking in between them while they were trying to move this heavy ass glass door, and lo and behold, I disrupt the occasion, and the glass door falls on my head, and
Break?
yeah, it breaks all around me. Like I go through the door,
Holy shit.
and the door lands. I am completely uninjured, not a single cut.
Wow.
But
But you're
Yeah.
obviously dumb.
Yeah, no, that was like one of the early. I've
Your
almost died.
stars must have
from-
aligned that day.
And like, well, I mean, like, no, like straight up, like we had like one of the big CRT TV. I was at 90s, obviously, so
Yeah.
big CRT TV. And
CRT
like,
TV.
my dad was watching football or something. I walk up and I start like shaking the TV. I'm like fucking like 3 or something. TV falls. The whole like shelf and everything falls on me.
And you remember it like falling on
I
you?
don't remember this. This is
Oh.
before like even the door.
But
thing
you
fell on
remember
me.
the door.
Yes, I was like 5 maybe.
Okay.
But like
That's your earliest memory.
that's like the earliest thing I remember. Yeah, but like like my dad had to like jump on top of me like so that the TV didn't fucking fall on me. Yeah.
Right, right.
It's
Or
awesome.
that might have been Tyler actually. I don't know.
it
It was
Tyler?
one of us. But like we both done some dumb shit. Like he's like rocked himself like out of his like the high chair like where you eat the fucking
Yeah.
baby food.
Yeah.
He fell forward into a pile of Legos and he landed on a Lego.
Oh, dude, he
And-
still has that scar.
Yeah, he has a
really?
scar
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
2
yeah.
little circles right on his
Really?
nostrils from
Dude,
a Lego.
Lego should endorse Vestigial.
Yeah.
No shit.
No, like
No
if
doubt.
you can see it still to this day, there's a little scar of like
Yep.
2 little circles from him landing on the backside of a Lego.
Dude, I still got those stupid scar stories. I'm sure we all do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so many fucking fucked up stories of like him and I almost dying from shit. Like I
Same.
almost choked on cheese at a bowling alley.
Jeez. This is where the hatred
This
is.
is
Yeah.
this is why we're vegan.
Yeah. No. I was eating this fucking pizza and like I like took a bite of the pizza and the whole cheese came off and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat the whole cheese. So the whole slice of cheese from the pizza, I tried to swallow it. And I was like 8 or something like that.
Dude.
And so I start choking and my mom's freaking out like, what the fuck? What do I do? And I just reach my whole hand into my mouth
Pull
and
it
pull
out.
it all out.
Yep.
And I was like, fuck it, I saved my own life, I guess. I've almost been hit by a car so many times.
Oh,
I still
same.
got complexes from when I had braces and I would eat spaghetti, right? And the noodle would get caught on the brace and
Oh,
then
no.
the noodle would get like stuck as you're trying to swallow.
Holy
So you
shit.
start choking like on like I still got complex. I'll still like before I eat spaghetti, I'll still like cut it up a few times.
Really?
Really?
Just to
Wow.
get the pieces.
I've never had
Nice.
braces before. I was lucky.
Yeah.
Same.
I
Yeah.
had fucked up teeth though. I don't get why I didn't have braces.
I was supposed
Yeah,
to get
I
them,
didn't
but
wear
like,
the
we didn't have the
I
money.
didn't wear the fucking rubber bands like I was supposed to correct the overbite. No, I never did.
Yeah, Tyler
then
had
I
braces.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's why his teeth are so nice.
Explains why he's so beautiful.
Yeah. See,
So
but
pretty.
but there was those times though you get caught on something that'd be stuck in your throat. For me at least, I'm like, fuck, dude. I still got complex. Like I'll still cut it a few times, just so they're smaller.
Fair. I do the same thing when I'm boiling spaghetti. I always break that shit.
Oh, I break the shit.
you gotta
too.
break it.
You can't have those long.
I don't like the long
I don't
I like the
just
long
sit here
noodles,
and
dude.
just
I don't like
spin
doing
my
this,
fork.
dude.
I'm a long noodle guy. I'm gonna say it right here, right now.
Long noodle guy.
Long noodle guy.
Short
But
noodle.
if I have the choice, I'm gonna go with like penne or a better noodle than spaghetti because spaghetti is like the weakest of noodles.
I think
like the thin
fettuccine
spaghetti
is my favorite.
for spaghetti.
I like
Really?
fettuccine.
yeah, I'm all about like the
Oh,
penne.
angel hair. Angel
Oh, the
hair.
penne.
Like the tubes.
Yes, I like those. We make those with like we'll just make like kind of like a casserole type thing.
Mhm.
You put it all in the oven with the penne noodles.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
the tomato
Or like
sauce,
lasagna, dude.
tomato
Lasagna.
sauce,
Yeah.
chicken. Got the cheese on top, all that shit.
He said
put it in
chicken.
there.
We're trying to promote, not me.
Yeah.
God damn it, Kyle.
The chicken.
You say chicken one more time, we walk.
Swear to God, I'm gonna start jerking you off.
Chicken. Yeah, that's what we put in ours though. But yeah, I love it. I like those noodles a lot.
Dude.
Like I like those noodles in like any kind of like pasta salad or something too.
Oh yeah,
Get those noodles up in that bitch.
Or like bow tie pasta. It's
bow
pretty
tie
good.
pasta.
Yes.
There's so many variations or races of pastas.
Species.
There's so many species of
there's
pastas.
so many species of kinds of pastas.
Dude, it's great.
What kingdom of pasta are you into?
Like when somebody says they're bringing pasta salad to a party, it's like, well, what fucking kind?
Yeah, what's it gonna be?
There's so
Yeah.
many pasta salads.
Dude, it's better than the fucking, the relative that brings like the bologna with asparagus in it or some shit. Like
Oh,
it's wrapped in
yeah.
it. What the fuck is that with
fuck is
mayonnaise?
that?
Who's gonna eat that?
Oh, dude, do you
Man.
remember the like ham and pickle cream cheese wraps
Yuck.
though? Oh, you don't like those?
I'm sorry, that just sounds so gross.
Those were
Everything you're
good.
saying says it has meat in it.
Yeah,
No, no,
wow.
like-
not a true vegan.
It was like you'd take a slice of ham and then you'd cover it in cream cheese and then stick a pickle in it and wrap it around the pickle.
It sounds like the same thing, but it was like asparagus for our family or some shit. It
No,
was
why?
weird, dude. I
No
don't-
pickle, just asparagus.
I think it was asparagus. Pretty sure.
pickles, cream cheese, and meat is a pretty good combo.
It is.
Tell me.
That was. I mean, it's a sub,
Yeah,
basically.
it's
you know?
a sub without the
It's
bread.
a sub without the
It's
bread.
portable.
Yeah.
Portable sub.
Portable.
Portable sub.
We're gonna
Little-
start eating meat and only eating
Yeah.
grains after this podcast now. I think
Yeah.
we've really
Just great.
we discovered ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, you guys want to answer some questions? Some
Yeah.
rapid
Yeah.
fire questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it. Rapid fire. Do it.
Get that platinum down, bro.
Yeah, get your notebook out.
Yeah, get it out. Let's see it.
All right, rapid fire questions. This is gonna be weird because we have no music, but here we go. What's your favorite food?
Mexican food. Anything.
Yeah,
Mexican,
tacos.
Tacos
Yeah.
with no meat.
obviously.
Yeah.
What is your biggest fear?
Snakes.
Water.
What pisses you off most?
Michael.
I don't know, honestly. A lot of things piss me off. Sorry.
When's the last time you took a shit?
2 p.m. today, and it was liquid because I drank a lot last night.
It would have been like 10 a.m. Yeah, roughly.
Would you rather be the smartest or strongest person?
Smartest.
One thing you will never do again.
Cocaine.
Good answer.
Neat.
Your house, her house, or neither when you lost virginity?
Her house.
My van.
When was it?
Prom.
20
2010, 2009.
junior year, whatever year that
Yeah,
was.
yeah, junior year.
Fish
That's when I lost
sticks
mine.
or fish fillets?
Neither.
I like the fish fillets.
Do you?
Like the
You like fish fillets?
Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth?
yeah. Yes.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke. If I
Pepsi.
had to pick one.
Pepsi.
Oh, you're
Pepsi,
fucking
Pepsi.
disgusting.
Dude, Coca-Cola's done some fucked up things with animals, so
What,
get the fuck out of here.
what do you think of garden gnomes?
I love them. We have
Yeah.
one in our band.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler,
He
he's
is
literally
he is
looks like a
garden gnome.
fucking gnome.
You're shipwrecked but have all human needs. What 2 items do you want with you?
A rope and a gun to either shoot or hang myself on the island.
I'm gonna have to go with a gun and a bullet.
A gun and a bullet.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
We're
gonna kill myself
dying.
for sure.
We're definitely dying.
And the newest question of the day was, would you rather survive off of moose or deer cum?
I feel like moose cum would be more fruitful.
Yeah.
And therefore have more vitamins and nutrients.
I don't know. Deer eat a lot of vegetables too, though.
Yeah,
so,
but like
I mean,
meese are way bigger, dude.
yeah, meese.
Meese.
Yeah.
Is that
Meese.
what they're really called?
No.
Mooses are fucking big. I can't imagine that
Yeah.
load going down
yeah.
my throat.
Well, no, but that's the point, dude. You're sustained for the whole day with off one load.
Honestly, yeah, we're going with moose.
That's
then.
a lot of cum.
Moose knuckle mics,
Moose
dude.
cum. Moose
Yep.
cum.
Yeah, moose cum for sure.
Yeah,
That's a
we're
good
going
way
moose
to
cum.
end this podcast.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Bear
Moose
Grylls,
cum.
shout out.
Yeah,
I'm
drink
sure.
moose cum. That's
Yes.
veganism and moose cum.
This was
That's-
great, guys.
that's us.
This was great, guys.
This is really great.
Vestigial, where can they check you out at?
Nowhere. Please don't.
Yeah, please don't listen to our music.
Just don't listen to the music.
No.
Where the fuck can they find you at?
Any
Spotify.
vestigial band on any social media.
It's always Vestigial Band.
Yeah, like the @ or the / whatever vestigial band, or vestigial on YouTube because that's where all our music videos.
Yeah.
And your show's coming up now because we're post
Yes.
upheaval.
We
So
are
we've
opening.
got Upheaval, but that you've already heard that because that happened. In
Yeah, that
this
probably already happened
situation.
after this
But we've
comes
got which camera you want this at, Jesse?
Yeah, what do you want?
Is
This camera. This
guy?
camera.
Yep.
Okay. So this is our album release show for The Painted World. We've been putting out every chapter every month since the start of 2021. The album comes out officially in August, and you can pick up the CD in August. You can come to the show in August, and we're playing with Recorruptor. You know those fucking guys.
You know.
Oh yeah,
You
and
know.
then Ritualist, who's new kids on the block, but they slap.
They're so heavy.
slap.
They're gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
We're using all the new slang.
Yes.
I recommend this one. And then we've got like fucking 5 other ones in the fall sometimes. So you'll
Yeah.
see those.
We got a
Those will be coming up.
couple
Yeah.
openers coming up too, and some other runs and all that shit.
And you
Yeah.
just
Exciting stuff.
follow you guys on your social media, Vestigial Band,
Yeah.
whatever you like.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Whether you're on Instagram,
Zune, and
Yeah.
you do the Instagram, you do the
iPod.
TikTok yet? Do the
TikTok.
Yeah, we're on
we
TikTok.
started
Yeah,
one. I don't think
TikTok.
we've fucking done anything with it yet, though.
we've yeah,
Well,
we got a
have we?
TikTok. Get us on TikTok. All the women that watch TikTok.
Yep. Catch Mike's cock on there next time you're there.
Hopefully.
That horse
There you
cock
go.
is
Horse.
spreading.
We like horse meat, but no other meat.
No other meat.
No sewer
No
pipe.
other meat.
Sewer pipe, Mike.
All right.
Dicks.
Pound it again.
Big dicks.
Fuck yeah, let's pound.
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 That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I was super nervous about this. Yeah, dude, I don't like talking.